Hi, good morning, good evening, whatever it is for anyone else. How you guys doing? You guys can unmute yourself, those who want to talk. Aditya, how are you? Vasu, Tina, you are still here, right? You just finished the session a little bit earlier. Again, let's go. Let's wait a few minutes and we will start the session eventually. And today we are going to basically cover the trade control only. We wait for 2-3 more minutes and we will start by our own. Um who is new here? I have never encountered with Mustafa or Dogo. Honest, I have seen you. Munir, you also here, right? You also here. How are you, Munir? How are you? You can unmute yourself, brother. I always love to talk with you. Let, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone? A little bit yes or no will be fine because I need to confirm like my screen is visible to everyone. Uh, okay, okay. Before we are going to start, I would love to get few question from if anyone have any question. Is there any question for me, bro? Those who are here, let shoot some question. Let do some question answering. Then we are going to do the chart thing. Seems like Akash. How are you? Those who are from superhero group, can you guys hear me? Just you guys are familiar with me, so yes, no will be better. It seems like Aditya said yes, Jogo, Shaga, everyone. But your mic is, I know your mic. Mustafa, can you hear me? Fine. Let's start. So our today's session will be only based on trade control. You may see it on here and there. We do not, before we starting, I'm going to give it as a declaration. We do not use that much trade control as a setup, but a lot of people ask me in the discussion group like how and what we do with the trade control and confirmation entry. So I thought, okay, fine, as we do not give that much priority to it, so let's show it to everyone. So before starting, those who don't know what we do, we basically combination we our trading based on the combination of engulfing and SNR. That is the combination we do. So when I say the SNR, that means we need two candle to identify as a SNR. It could be support, it could be resistance, whatever it is. So when we have two candle, this is a resistance for us, which is becoming a level also, and we call it regular engulfing. Whatever we see two candle engulfing, we call it a regular engulfing. Also, when we draw the A level, we always go with the first candle closing. So in that case, this is the green candle, which is first candle closing. We draw a line on here. That's it. Now, this second candle could start it from here, could start it from here, doesn't matter. We will always go with this particular first candle to identify as A shape. Now, let's see some example of A shape. Uh, we have very recent example on here, which is we have two candle. This two particular candle is giving us an A shape. This two particular candle giving us an A shape. As I said, we always go for the closing of the first candle. So when this first candle appeared, second candle doesn't matter where it started. Now in line chart, it is giving us a very precise A shape. So this is what we call A shape. V shape will be the vice versa. We will have a red candle and a green candle, and that particular red candle and a green candle will give us a V shape. And same, we will always go with this particular closing of that previous candle. If you see, we may see an V shape here. When you go to that particular candle, you will see there will be a red candle and green candle. That's it. So this one is our resistance, this one is our support. For understanding the trade control, you need this part, and second part we need is engulfing. So when we talked about engulfing is this. This is a cell engulfing at first. Two candle. So for two candle, we call it a regular engulfing, but we have something else, we call it irregular engulfing, which will be something like this. We will have one green candle. That particular green candle will always have high and low. Not that particular, every single candle. Sometimes it's missing, but we will have this particular high and this particular low. For me and my team who is in the superhero group, I always say something like all the candlestick in the chart, if you see, are red and green or green or red color combination. So whenever we see something like green candle, we will think about the combination. So the combination color is only red. If there is one more green appeared, that is not combination, that is same color. So combination means we need this particular red candle, that is a combination. So to becoming an engulfing, it has to break out this particular green candle low as a with the body. Now it could take 100 candle until it don't break this particular low. We are not going to call it a engulfing. So this is not engulfing. This is also not engulfing, but when the last candle or whatever candle give the breakout of this particular low of the green candle, we are going to call it a cell engulfing. This part is very easy, and we have something else. Whenever this cell engulfing is happened, basically why we need this, we expect whenever we have a engulfing sell or engulfing buy, we expect market will always come back to that particular sell or this particular buy, and we are going to buy from that level. That's the reason basically we call every combination of color as a engulfing or regular or irregular. As we are here to talk about only trade control, so trade control means there will be something we will always see in H4 or daily. So let's start with H4. As a day trader, always remember H4 is our base time frame. Whatever we do, we go from the H4. Always we start from the H4. So whenever we have a engulfing, that means if you see, let me start from some very basic, very clear chart where we will see a very basic we will see very nice way of understanding. Let me start from here. This will be the nicest example for understanding. Whenever we have this, that means it is a cell engulfing. It is a cell engulfing. So we expect, we have drawn our engulfing level here. This is the cell area. Whenever we go to, whenever we see something like this, we expect market will go to that specific area we are going to sell. As this is an H4 area, this particular H4 area may be a little bit bigger for our stop loss. For me, I do not use more than 25 pips as sell, not even 25 pips. I use only 22 pips as sell. So we filter it down till 5 minutes, from H4 to 5 minutes. Secondly, whenever, as I said, whenever we have an engulfing sell, there is the two possibility. The possibility number one, definitely when we have an engulfing sell, there should be a engulfing buy. Always there should be an engulfing buy there. there should be. So we have this particular candle as a engulfing green color. That means this is our engulfing buy. Now we expect whenever this engulfing sell candle created, it could do two things. One, it may come back to this particular area and start buying, or it may do something like this. It may immediately goes to that particular sell area and start selling. So this is the theoretical base. If we see it as a practical one, if you see, we have a engulfing cell which is just created here. When we have that particular engulfing cell, as I said, we will have only two scenario. Scenario number one, it may go back to the engulfing cell, which is this. So from here it may go back to this engulfing cell directly, or it may come back to the nearest engulfing buy zone. So what is the nearest buy zone we see here? This is the nearest buy zone. Now, as I said, we may expect market will go here, come here, or it will go back to that particular area. So if you see the next candle, eventually it come back to this particular engulfing area. So whatever area it goes first, whichever area it choose first, we will do one more thing. We will break it down to 30-minute very first. Whenever we go to 30-minute, we will see this is the H4 area in the 30-minute. This is the H4 area 30 minutes. So we will look for only one thing with two rules. What is the one thing? We will look for in engulfing, as it is a sell zone, it will create a engulfing sell zone on 30-minute, and as it is the buy zone, it may be create an engulfing buy zone in this 30-minute. So if you see now, it did create an engulfing buy zone in here, this here, but as I said, we need to see something, and as an engulfing buy, as it is a H4 buy area, we need to see something which will be created exactly in the zone, not anything outside of the zone. So we did not see anything which is, it is not give us any particular engulfing buy on this particular H4 area. So now if we see market start to coming down, is still it did not, as I said, it gave us one more engulfing buy here, which is still not in the zone, so we are not going to count it as a trade control now. So let's see, now market goes back to that particular H4 sell area. If you see, it is still, we do not see. Now one more thing, you may see we have an engulfing sell zone here, which is H4 engulfing sell area. So if you see it, look at this, it is an engulfing it created. The problem is it has to be created inside the zone. But the second one, if you see, we have an engulfing sell zone here, which is in the H4 sell zone. So as I said, we will use two rules. Rules number one, if we have a H4 zone, we will go to 30-minute zone. In that 30-minute zone, we will look for an easy. That easy has to create it in the H4 zone. So that means this is the H4 zone, and this is the 30-minute engulfing we are seeing, and it is already created in the zone. So rules number one is actually this one. This easy has to create it on the H4 zone. So this is the rules number one. The rules number two will be, when that particular easy is created, we need to see when this easy is created to the H4 zone, it also has to break out the H4 zone low. So that means we see this is the engulfing cell in the 30-minute. When this particular engulfing is created, if you look, this is the H4 zone low. This particular line, if you go to H4 now, if you see this particular is the H4 zone candle low. Now in the 30-minute, if you see, this candle has broken out to the H4 area. So this is the rules. When you see that engulfing, now our job will be go to the refinement of this. So if when you go to this 30-minute engulfing cell, we refined it to 15-minute engulfing as a volume thing. What is volume? Maybe we'll do one more session later. We'll talk about it. So this is the volume. Now, if this particular candle is less than 30 pips, like this particular not candle, the zone is less than 30 pips, you are good to go with that particular area as a sell area. But if you're not satisfied, you can go to the 5-minute eventually and then look for the nearest. This is the last engulfing. You see, you can enter your sell trade on here. So this will be now the area to take a sell trade, and you can put your stop loss. I prefer 30 pips, 30 pips, 60 pips first. So you can do literally like this. So we will see now this is the main placement where we are going to place our trade, right? So this is the area we are going to look for as a sell setup. Let's go to a little bit bigger time frame so that we do react a little bit earlier. Done. So this is the TP done. Okay, this is the TP done. So this is the full process. At the meantime, we will look for few more example with the very recent chart. If we have, let's start from the H4. Whatever we have in our chart, we are going to remove it. Let's start from here. The same process we are going to apply. We have a engulfing buy here, sell here. So this is the engulfing sell. As I said, we will go to the 30-minute to look for when market goes back to that engulfing H4 area. That means this is the H4 area. Market goes back and we have our engulfing here. This particular engulfing is created in the zone, which is in 30-minute. At the same time, this particular candle has break out the H4 low also. Clearly, it's showing us this is the trade control, we can call it. Now, as I said, we will start the filtering. So when we start the filtering, this is the first engulfing we are seeing in our filter zone. So this should be, if it is less than 30 pips, so it's like 27 pips, we can literally enter from here. And if you want to more filter, you can literally go to the this is eventually the engulfing area. You can literally go to that particular area as a sell trade. So this is the sell area where you put your sell, and 60 pips is the target for now. 34 pips, make it 30, and let's see. So this process is continuously. You can like, that's the reason eventually you see the market hit that particular area and drop. It did not take even 10 minutes to hit that TP again. If you go to H4, in the H4 now, look, do we have any engulfing sell so far? We have that previous one. We do not have any engulfing sell, but now we are having an engulfing buy here. The same process we are going to repeat. This is the engulfing buy. We are going to look at the 30-minute whenever market come back to that particular buy. So market came back to this particular buy. It did not created any engulfing, also did not break out the engulfing zone. Seems like we have an engulfing here, which also in the zone and the breakout of H4 zone. Totally, this area is, if the measurement is less than 30 pips, you can take the trade from here, or if you want, you can filter it one more time frame below to the 15-minute. So this is the 15-minute area. This should be your buy area where you should buy. This should be your stop loss. Try it for 60 pips. The 60 pips is kind of for a reason. I will for the superhero also, it's like this. It done. It hit the target. And done. So just a minute, and TP is done. So this is the third trade we are testing in the consecutively area to area. Now if you see, we have another sell engulfing. It did not come back in that particular area, but we have we have this particular engulfing buy again here. Like buy again here, we mark that as an H4 buy zone. We look for 30-minute to confirm whenever market will come back to that particular area and give us an engulfing buy. We are going to look for the same process. So market came back it give us buy but not breakout, it give us buy. So seems like we have our engulfing buy. So this is literally the engulfing area. Doesn't matter candle open with gap or not. So we go to 15-minute, same process. This is the last candle of the orientation of the engulfing. This is the last candle of the orientation engulfing. We are going to put our buy limit here and literally target 60 pips first, 30 pips the stop loss. And if you see now, this is the trade tricked, and then eventually it moved to the TP. So basically this is the, literally every H4, whenever you see some engulfing, it created an engulfing. Now if you do it the same process, you can literally do the same process, the repetition after repetition after repetition. So also how can I stop sharing? So this is the basically the full process, and I hope you guys have liked it, whatever I shown you so far. Is there any question? Anyone want to ask anything regarding this topic? Any question? I would love to answer your question if you guys have any question. Mustafa want to speak? Yes, go ahead, brother. Yes, go ahead. Do I need to unmute anyone? No, I think no, right? You can literally speak by yourself. Whoever want to ask any question. Basically, we use. Let me explain. This is a setup. This is people call trade control. We are not big fan of a trade control, but we use super gap. We use engulfing. We use what is the other name? Wallpaper setup. We use flip zone. We use volume. We use and breakout. So what happened is actually people think like how our entry becomes so precise. I have few member here also who is from superhero group, who is under my program. Basically those the setup that I told you, right? Let me show you something. Those the setup that I told you guys. Literally this is a place where is, if you pips count this, not like this big. If we go to something like this is the 30 pips area, right? So what happened most of the time in that particular area, we have like 3 to 4 setup at the same time. 30 pips is big. It's rare to in the look for 30 pips. Normally we have that kind of area is in 10 to 8 to 10 pips area. So that's the reason whenever we go for any trade, market just come to that particular area and it just go away from literally within a minute or 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 2 to 3 minutes. But let me show you one more example. We know way earlier when we are going to have a bad trade. Like today's in the 15-minute, all the team, me and my team, enter for a sell in 74 area. That's the 74 area. Few did not, most of the people. So this is the perfect, not here, exactly on that line when market came here. When market came here, this is the candle. When it enter here, we enter on a trade exactly on there. But we exited that trade when we see market was doing a lots of struggle. You guys are familiar with my and my team setup. Normally this is not what our setup does. Our setup does this thing. This is a setup for us. Market just started come here and literally it went to the TP. But this is not what we look for. When it start to do struggling in that particular area, my call was to everyone, let's kill the trade or put it on break even. And eventually what happened? After that, market just broke out to the upper side. And few my team, we are in a session. So few of my team member exactly entered from few from 84, few from here. I have few messages. So this thing happened. Few enter from there. Why enter from there? We were in the session. We had literally like I believe 3 to 5 setup exactly in the 10 to 15 pips area, exactly on that area. That's the reason. Like if you see now that setup, this setup did not take a time, just gone there and just fall. But this one giving us a very hard time. So we like 80% of our trade do like this, 20% do struggle. So that 20 from that 20%, 50% hit is stop loss, 50% give us TP. So we try to avoid that kind of setup. Uh, who else want to ask a question? David, you want to ask any question? Listening. Anyone want to ask any question? If no, maybe we are going to end the call, because without question and answering, this should not be no longer. It's like I'm talking alone. Naim, you want to speak? Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Naim, you want to speak? Why no one is speaking? Is there any issue, like either I am not listening or the option is not okay to? Let me check. I'm very, I am little bit technologically. You have to unmute. How I can unmute? That's the question. How I can unmute? Is there anyone who can say how I can unmute? Is there any way, like someone, or no? Is there any way I can do the unmute, like from my end? Let me check. No, allow to speak. Okay, let me see. Allow to speak. Okay, he can speak. Those whoever want to speak, let me know. I have to. I'm not very used to it. This thing. So whoever want to speak, you can speak. Let me do allow to. Is that the one that I'm doing right? Can anyone tell me? This is the thing I'm doing the right thing? These are the few people who raise hand. I just unmute themselves. Remaining, I'm not sure how to do it. Allow to speak. Yeah. Sorry, brother. Listen, I am very name. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. See, this is something I learned something today. So, whoever want to speak, just raise your hand. I will unmute yourself. Right. Thank you so much, Arnav. Allow to speak. Is there? I have to do for everyone? Yes. Who want to speak? Let's go. Okay.
No, I've just joined late and I was asking if I can get the recorded stuff of the session.
You missed it? I have recording. I will upload it to the YouTube. Okay, no problem. I have the recording.
Okay, I'll appreciate it. I'm Aris from Kenya.
No problem. Anyone else want to ask the question?
Hello, Mujaki here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, is it David you are talking?
Yes, please.
Yes, go ahead, brother.
I didn't understand the trade you took today. The one you showed that it came back to 6 years.
I'm not sure, brother, what you have asked. I did not hear clearly. Anyone can explain what he said?
The last trade you showed.
The last trade I showed?
Yeah, I didn't understand.
The last trade I show, you did not understand. Okay, I will go through one more with it. Anyone have any question else?
Yes, Mujaki
Yeah.
here. Can you hear me?
Yes, brother, I can hear you.
Yeah, I need to understand the candle from the smaller time frame that breaks the low of the higher time frame. Does that have to be?
No, you will join me in the next session. I will do it for you. Okay.
All right.
In details. Anyone else?
Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Naeem, I can hear you. You said you ruined it. That's the crazy thing. You ruined it. You haven't had a loss last how many days?
Yeah, it's been maybe almost 2 weeks now. 2 weeks been going on.
When you started with me, after that?
Yeah, when I started with you.
Yeah. Brother, 1 month is not 1 month waiting is not that bad, right?
Yeah. It's not bad at all. I'm very, very grateful. I mean, I think a lot of the stuff is just watching the stuff and the stuff that you say over and over again until you understand, because a lot of the stuff will pass by. You need to watch it again and study and really be a student of the game to understand, like just pay attention to what you're saying and it will work.
No problem, brother. Yeah. The question is?
The question I have, sorry, man, to bother. I just picked up something when I was looking at the charts for like a few days. I was doing back testing, right? Now, for example, when you
I have to ask you, is this the question related to what I was showing you now?
Yes.
Okay,
So the cell that was taken, you say, by the team today, right? So when I saw that today, I think I still messaged you. I said I wasn't gonna sell because it was almost like when you get the zones, it's almost like it's a little bit like weak in the momentum. Now I know you mentioned it's like struggling, but it's almost as if the candles is like it's like compressed, it's like squeezed, it's like it doesn't want to go down. Am I correct in saying
I'm going to my chart. Which one you are talking about, brother?
The sell of today?
Like here.
Let me just see. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I can't see. Yeah, the one you were mentioning that went up again.
Like this here.
Did it deliver it?
No, I think it was I think it was earlier, but a few hours ago. Not the sell now, because there was a bit of a move that came. But I was just wondering, like, when it comes to like areas, then there's certain places where there is a setup, but it's like the setup is maybe it doesn't maybe come from maybe a higher time frame. So they sit in the
I got a question. Now, in that case, the only thing, during the session when you are learning, the learning phase is for train your eyes as much as possible. Money is byproduct. You are witnessing the same thing, right? So I'm not going to talk about that much about it. Money is very byproduct, right? Only thing is you need train your eyes like Hawkeye. That's it. And when I will talk about it, the direction we will see, and I'll fix it. Okay? Is there anyone want to ask any question?
Oh yes.
Who is this? Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks so much. I've watched several of your videos on the YouTube, and I have seen in some instances where
Bro, you are breaking up. You're breaking up.
Okay.
Come again?
Can you hear me very well now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me very well now?
Yeah. It's clear now. Go ahead.
Hello?
I can listen to you, brother. I believe you can talk.
Hello?
You can talk. Yes, I can hear you. You can talk. Everyone is hearing, right? Yeah, brother, I can hear you. You can ask your question.
Hello?
Yes, brother, I can hear you. You can ask your question. It seems like you were facing a network issue. You can type the question in the discussion group. I will take it from there. Okay. Is there anyone? Anyone else?
Hello?
Yes. I can hear you, brother. I said like you. Seems like you can speak.
Okay. Yeah. The question is, I've seen some of your videos.
Brother, this is not about anything related to the mentorship. I will contact you later, right? We are not going to talk anything about paid thing. This is, I do it for something, for a lots of requests after that. We will talk about it later. Okay. Normally it's $500. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else want to ask any question, guys? Because, if you want to pack, say he raise your hand. I'm going to allow you. Yeah, go ahead, pack. Whoever want to say something. No question. Okay. Christina want to speak. Go ahead.
Assalamualaikum, bro.
Alaikum assalam.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
You hear my voice?
Yes.
Yeah, I have been trading on SMC for almost 2 years, and you have said that it took for almost your numbers to take at least 1 month or 2 months to be profitable. Is that so? Yeah, could
I
you hear
think.
me?
Yes. You go ahead. You ask your question.
Yeah, that's the question. I have been trading on SMC for almost 2 years and not been profitable, and I'm new to Malaysian SNR concepts and engulfing trading, so that's why I'm asking about it.
Listen, brother, it is totally up to you how you can learn it. I have almost 56 students. I have almost 56 students in my mentorship. Few of them I'm seeing in here. Literally, what I can say, I have 2 years experience of trader. I have 9 years experience of trader in my mentorship, and few of them was doing SMC and other stuff. Mine is very something. I have created chart something like literally. If you are very new to the chart, you may understand what we do. That's the reason. Like you can say someone is in the market in 9 years. I have someone in my mentorship who was working with the liquidity provider. You guys using the MT4, MT5. He was the one who do promotion for MT5 and MT4. His name is Morton. I'm telling you. So he is in the market more than 20 years, this market. But now he was behind that part. Now he's trying to do in this part. And he is in the market 20 years, worked with broker, liquidity provider, and is still after his session, not even him. Why everyone get so mind-boggling thing? Because I made the chart so easier. It's not related to anything SMC. Malaysian one is very complex, I know, but mine one is Malaysian, easy, and mine mixture of combination. And the one more thing is why everyone it gets surprised, because this is not anywhere in the YouTube. The thing I have showed you today, this is already in the YouTube. That's why I'm going to show you today. But remaining are, this is my creation. That's why everyone gets surprised to see it. There is no one has that access, or not the access, has that kind of setup to himself or themselves. Right? Got it? So
Yeah.
you may easily forget or not forget, but sometimes I cannot do something with the psychology. That's the problem. I may teach you how to read the chart. I may teach you how much you can make, but the psychology, you make a profit, you wanted to go more, that's what is in your control. It is not in my control. You- Making money is not the art. When you should stop trading, that's the art.
Yeah, sir. I have got it because of the poor win rate of SMC and high RR. The psychology gets affected on SMC concepts compared to Malaysian SNR and engulfing concepts.
No problem. Still, as I said, in the very early morning on the morning session, I gave you guys the hint that we will reach to 88 level. Still, if you guys went for the sell, that's a very bad thing. I gave you the signal like more than 150 pips ago. By the way, Pack want to speak? Yes, go ahead, Pack.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is on the target. Is it always 60 pips or
Is
what?
it always? Yeah, the one setup I showed you today, this is from the H4. Okay. But as I said from the very beginning, my team, few of my team don't know this thing is existed. Right. So we are not a big fan of it. It is, people created a hype for trade control, confirmation entry. We never followed it. We never followed it. So that's the reason I said, if you want to watch something better, which has more refinement, right? So this is the reason that I'm doing it. Any other question? Yes, who is
Hello, brother.
asking? Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
On the H4,
Hello.
on the
Hello.
H4, if price come back and give the M30 and breaks out, if it breaks out into another H4, do you
Hello.
still
Hello.
enter?
I haven't heard anything clearly, brother. Can you type the question, please? I'm so sorry. Like somehow I'm missing your question. It's so much noise outside. Please type the question.
Okay.
I'll reply it from my end. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Anyone else want to ask the question? Tina, you wanted to ask any question? You seems
Yes,
like ready.
yes, I wanted to ask, what if when price
Hello.
comes back to
Hello.
the H4 in 30
Hello.
minutes and the 30 minutes closes below, let's say it's a buy zone, and it closes below, and then it comes back in the buy zone and then creates an engulfing. Is it still valid to consider it as a buy?
Yes, I am going to show you. You will understand it very clearly, Tina. Let me show you. The first example I have shown you, okay? The very first example, when I showed you, maybe it is somewhere between here, right? It is somewhere between here. So the question you have asked, like, look at this. The thing you have asked, look, when this is the engulfing buy. It came first, right? But it did not created any engulfing buy in the zone. But if you look at here, if you look at here, I'm giving you the homework. You will literally find 6 reasons to buy exactly on this particular area, not any other else area. Clear? Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Akash, you wanted to ask any question? Your mic is unmute.
Hello.
Go ahead, brother.
Can you listen me, sir?
Yes.
Oh, hello, sir. So my question is, let's say in 4-hour time frame, okay, you mark the zone, and then in 1-hour time frame, market create 30-minute EG, okay, but market did not break the zone. But let's say if I mean to say, if market create 30-minute EG in that zone, and the market breaks on in red color, so can we still use the zone in 30 minutes?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else? I have unmuted those who raise hand. If you want, you can ask the question. Okay? Robin want to speak. Robin, you are not allowed to speak. Who else? Dogo want to speak. Is there anyone want to speak? If not, is Coffee here? Coffee, where have you been? I haven't seen you for a long time. You can't see my screen. You are the one who asked. You are not seeing my screen.
Yeah.
You are the one who asked. If market pull back to H4 buy zone and give us 30-minute breakout, but pulling back from the sell zone, pulling back, that means yes. If the engulfing is not ever touch, right? Not ever touch. That means you can take that trade. And the one have asked for the he did not understand the setup. So I am going to show you the last setup. As you said, you haven't got it. What I said. This is the this is the engulfing we see in this particular area. This particular area is the engulfing. So when we have that engulfing here, we see what we do. We go to 30 minutes to see if market come back to that particular engulfing area. The comeback alone is not okay. It has to create an engulfing in this particular zone. Also, when it create an engulfing in that particular zone, it also has to break out that H4 zone also. So if you look now, first of all, look, this is come back. So it's coming back to the H4 zone. Now we will look for an engulfing. Is there any engulfing so far? So yes, we have this engulfing after it coming back to this particular area. Now we have this engulfing. Now the second job is this particular engulfing has to break out the H4 high also. Now if you see, this is not breakout high. In the meantime, this engulfing is still valid, but it is created one more engulfing. Is it an engulfing? No, so far. Is it no engulfing? No engulfing. Now again, look, as I said, all the color combinations. So this is the last engulfing. It created at the same time. It break out the H4 high. So as this zone is less than 30 pips, it's like only 24 pips. So you can literally go to the 5-15 minute. This is the engulfing candle. So now your zone becoming how much? 13-14 pips. So this is the entry area of yours. You put your buy limit here. This is the entry for you guys. So when it will come back here, the entry trade. That's it. Now wait for the TP. Every trade has same rules. Okay, every trade has same rules. Anything else? Maurice, I have answered your question, right? You said you did not get the last part, so this is the last part. Anyone else?
Yeah, but I'll go through the
Hello,
YouTube one.
brother.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, brother.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
So I was just asking,
Is it?
is
Is
it
it?
as advisable to trade to take a setup during high impact news? Is it
I am in this market. It's been this August will be like 14 years. I do not use high impact news. Every news is not high impact for me. I only follow 5 news for that rules. NFP, JOLT report, CPI, Fed chair speak, and one more thing I forgot. If my team can remember that one, that NFP. Sorry, NFP. Those are the 5 news. I at least avoid first 10 minutes to because listen, brother, market was here before few, I did not even born, right? It is open for retail trader more than 50 years. It will be here
okay?
more than 50 years, right? Your job is not chase trade. Your job is make money. So when you're making
Okay.
money, you're not putting others people money. You're putting money from your money or your own pocket, right? So literally, you should go for the safe, secure play. Do not go for big gamble, right? 2 days you maybe
Okay.
win, but at the one day, all 1 week, 1 month, hard work will be gone. Clear?
Okay. Thanks, bro.
Okay. Anyone else?
All right. Was asking of the time frame. What if I use 1 hour engulfing?
I haven't shown you anything related to the engulfing. I showed you H4 to 30-minute, brother.
Now, I'm
You
asking,
can,
let's say, for example, you gave us on 4 hours, or we stick on to 4 hours.
for me, H4 and H1 is almost identical. 50% is same. So that's why I skip H4, H1. I directly jump from 30-minute to H1. If you want, you can do it on H1 also, okay? But before that, you need to know how to refine it.
Now, my question is, now we use the 4 hour or 1 hour to get the fast engulfing,
And?
not the entry. Can I use 1 hour
No.
engulfing?
I cannot advise that one because all the entry I do from 5 minute or 15 minute. I do not look for 30 minute. My SL always fixed like 20 to 30. For me, I use 20 to 25 pips. All my team use only 33 pips, max 33 pips. Okay, so my advice will be you can do, but my execution is from 5 or 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
As it is just question and answering, I don't even know how you. Yeah, Sri, go ahead. I'm fine, brother. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Dear, I was wondering, is there any specific timeline that you are looking for the setup to occur?
This particular one,
Is there any
generally,
timeline?
what we do, brother. Generally, we do from literally we came from daily H4, H1, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute. We break down each time frame.
What I meant is that you are looking for the setup in specific time of the day or something like that.
Yes. If you're following me, you will see. I normally my trade is started from currently it's 19 p.m. for me, right? So my normal trade is before 30 minutes to London Open, like my 12 p.m. If you're from India, your 11:30 to your 1:30. That's my London session. Most of the time, I open my trade from that time period. Secondly, 6:30 is the New York Open, but I love Chicago Open. So Chicago Open is U7, exact current time 7 IST. So from 6:30 to 8:30. That's only 4 hours for me. I trade only that specific time.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
So
sir.
basically,
Good evening.
London and New York sessions you are
Yes.
taking the trade.
In between, I have it took a lot. It took a long time to build that kind of thing. What my psychology is like, if I see a setup, right? Normally, I try to take 2 to 3 trade. If there is noted that's a day. Normally, it don't happen every day. Somehow, forget about me. My team is getting trade somehow every day. So I took trade. I take trade. I take it. As I said, making money is not the art. When you should stop, that's the art. So whenever, let's say this is the London session started, I open a trade, I hit my stop loss. Doesn't matter how perfect the setup. After 1 minute, I hit my stop loss. I never look at the chart. I wait for the second session. So remember, I am using only 20-30 pips stop loss. If 30 pips is my stop loss, if I hit a SL on the London session and I come back in the New York session and I hit again SL, in whole day I'm losing only 60 pips. And it is very rare with me and my team to hit back-to-back SL. Okay, so
Thank
uh,
you.
and this is the thing is like, brother, as I said, if it is the very worst day of my life, that is only 60 pips day. Okay, losing day.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone
Hello,
else?
sir. Good evening. Good evening. This is Dogo.
Yeah. Yeah, Dogo, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you too? Speaking to you
Good.
from Ghana.
Yeah, good. Go ahead,
Listen,
brother.
may I ask, because I've been able to watch most of this Malaysian SNR, and I was told that it's no use in any other place. So may I find out from you, how about this engulfing that we are learning? Is it also
I'm not.
applied to other pairs or something like synthetic indices?
The last part I think I missed. What you asked, brother? One more time.
I should repeat it.
Yeah. Sure.
I said I had an opportunity to watch another mentor. I saw the video on YouTube, and I was advised that, or he advised that SNR is only it's only good for gold. So for that matter,
No,
we shouldn't
yeah,
try
in
gold.
in a sense, yeah. Now I got your question. It is mostly work. SNR mostly work on gold, right? But easy work for every pair. But the thing we do, as I said, sometimes listen, brother. All of you are here
Okay.
from the discussion group and the profit view group, says channel, right? Look on the Telegram. Look on the Telegram. Maybe I am the only one who has opened the channel or create a group for paid or unpaid, whoever ask me a question directly. Clear?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
can ask literally, not even me, ask any of my student. They will tell the thing we use for gold. You can literally use that thing on anywhere, stock, crypto, whatever you call. The one problem I face as we deal with the gold. So what we love the volatility. So whatever you use, try to find some, stock. No, stock is not volatile. Crypto or indexes or gold. Volatility market is the best for what we do.
Okay.
Clear?
Very good. Beautiful. Very good.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah. Rohit, no. No,
Okay,
let's give few
okay,
people who have never had chance to ask me anything. That's what I'm trying to do.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else? Anyone else, brother? So that I can take the answer, and if not, then we are going to close the call. Anyone have raised your hand? Let me check. I have. Okay. Seems like we do not have any question. Rohit, in the next session, I will take that same question from you. Right? You can literally note down that question. Okay. Uh, Okay, so everyone have a great day. It was nice to meeting you all. I have the recording, so I will upload it to the channel, both of the channel. So if you want, you can watch it again. Okay. Have a great day, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.